concerning the relics, which is a very venerated aspect of Buddhist tradition. In Buddhism, relics of Buddha and various sages are venerated. After Buddha's Mahaparinirvana, his remains were divided into 8 portions. Afterwards, these relics were enshrined in stupas wherever Buddhism was spread. This happened despite his instructions that relics were not to be collected or venerated. Some relics believed to be original serials of Buddha still survive, including much revered sacred relics of the tooth of Buddha in Sri Lanka. A stupa is a building created specifically for relics. Many Buddhist temples have stupas, and historically the placement of relics in stupas often become the initial structure around which the whole temple would be based. Today many stupas also hold the ashes of ring cell of prominent Buddhists who were cremated. In rare case, the whole body is conserved. For example, in case of Dojam Rinpoche, after his death, his physical body was moved a year later from France and was placed in a stupa in one of his main monasteries in Nepal in 1988. Pilgrims may view his body through a glass window in the stupa. Buddhist relics are considered to show people that enlightenment is possible, to remind them that Buddha was a real person, and is also to promote good virtue. In Sarnath, there is a Maitri Buddha project that is taking place, where a life-size statue of Gautam Buddha has been placed in the park, and it is a beautiful, a tall statue where Buddha is sitting with his feet hanging, and then the relics have been collected. Venerable Zopa Rinpoche is the director of Maitri project in Kushinagar. Kushinagar was the place where Buddha entered into Mahaparinirvana. It's near Banaras, the city of, and about this, the Venerable Paula Richester, the relic tour manager in Africa, said in 2009, I had some faith in the power of holy objects, but it was mainly based on my faith in Lama Zopa Rinpoche and his words that they have powers. After being on the relic tour, my scientific inquiring mind now understands this power based on empirical evidence. This is significant. I have seen thousands of people transformed by the presence of these relics. I have felt them transform my own mind. They emit some sort of transmission that can make a person open to their hearts and to the hearts of the others. I do not know how, but the relics seem to connect people to the enlightened experience, what we call Buddha's blessings. I used to think that the Maitri statue was a good project because it was a good thing to have a big symbol for peace in the world, but now I understand that the statue itself will make peace in the world because those relics are going to be inside the heart of the statue, and they will broadcast that blessing round the world like a radio broadcast, radio waves, peace power. A unique and precious collection of more than 1,000 sacred Buddhist relics will be permanently displayed in the heart shrine of the completed Maitri Buddha statue at Kushinagar. That is Kushinagar in India. Meanwhile, it is the wish of the spiritual director of the Maitri project, Lama Zopa, that the collection of these relics should travel throughout the world to bring the blessings of the relics and the message of love, kindness to people everywhere. And our beloved Lars have some time ago told me that he is living in a country which is a spiritual desert. So I asked him just a few days ago, if the country is desert spiritually, then why the relics of Buddha are being brought a second time to the country? And he told me that the last time it was a long queue of 2 hours to go and visit the country. This is the state of the country where Lars lives, Sweden. And I told him that Trinidad is considered as a very religious place, but it is more of a ritualistic aspect. And the relics has not visited Trinidad, because there is although the visit of the relics is free, but yet still someone has to take the responsibility of inviting the relics so that the visit to your country becomes the part of their tour program. Most of the relics, those found among the cremation ashes of the Buddhist master, resemble beautiful pearl-like crystals. Buddhists believe these relics are produced as a result of master's spiritual qualities of compassion and wisdom. Since we can all develop these qualities, the relics are a reminder of our own essential nature of purity and our inner potential to manifest that. The collection includes relics of the historical Buddha and Buddha's closest disciple, as well as many other well-known Buddhist masters from different Buddhist traditions. Visitors often report experience of inspiration and healing when in the presence of the relics, while some are inspired to pray for world peace and to develop their inner wisdom. Others are overcome by emotions as the powerful effects of the relics open their hearts to compassion and loving kindness. People are deeply moved when they come in contact with the relics. There are so many stories. It is definitely one method of bringing people to enlightenment. The relics have incredible benefit for the world. People want them very much, and there is a greater and greater benefit now. I did not know that the relic tour will be of such great benefit to the world, create such devotion. Devotion is the source. From the devotion you get blessings, and from blessings you get realization, the strength to engage the path. The relic tour is one way to bring world peace through people changing their minds. As Holiness Dalai Lama says, outer peace through inner peace. So the relics takes a very important role in the world peace. That is the sole purpose. That is the sole purpose for Buddha leaving relics. This was said by Lama Zopa Rinpoche, spiritual director of the Maitri project. The purpose of the relic tour is to inspire people of all spiritual traditions and paths to come together to experience the blessings of the relics. Since the tour began in 2001 March, and since then it has evolved. What has evolved has been truly incredible and very beautiful. The sheer human response to the relics has been healing and created a resonance of hope rippling around the world. In each city they visit, the relics are inspiring communities to come together and experience an interfaith celebration focused on our shared human qualities, love, compassion, and the importance of having a good heart. By meditating on loving kindness, peace naturally arises in our heart and in our surrounding environment. For many years now, Lama Zopa Rinpoche has been collecting relics of Buddha and other revered masters from around the world. And the relic tour collection is truly extraordinary. Many living Buddhist masters from a number of traditions and countries including Burma, Indonesia, France, Thailand, Tibet, Korea and Taiwan have offered sacred relics to the collection. His Holiness Dalai Lama has offered 8 relics of Shakyamuni Buddha, the Gautam Buddha or the historical Buddha from his personal collection. In the Mandal magazine in 2000, December 2000, Vicky Walker, 45, has been studying the Dharma teachings of Buddha for 9 years. The names Shakyamuni, Anand, Shariputra are familiar to her, but tonight they mean something much more. She has tears in her eyes and she can hardly speak. There is a gentleness around her. Her 2 sons, aged 9 and 12, and are also bowed in prayer. They have just met the relics of Buddha, the relics of Shakyamuni, Kashyap, and 18 other great Buddhist masters that are touring the world and tonight are visiting the town of Vail, Colorado in the United States of America. The relics are displayed in tiny stoops in the center of the room amidst a majestic exhibition of lights, candles, kataks, and graceful Maitri Buddha statue. Vicky has returned to her seat, absorbing the significance of the event. I just pray for wisdom and loving kindness, says Vicky. I want it for myself and for my family and others. All of his life, Lama Zopa Rinpoche has been collecting sacred relics offered by the Buddhist masters. His Holiness Dalai Lama has offered 8 relics follows some information about some of the relics present in the collection, which is Kashyap Buddha, Shakyamuni Buddha's heart, the Venerable Shariputra, Mudgalayam, Anand, Kondana and Rahul. Rahul was Gautam Buddha's son. Nagarjun, Bodhisattva, Chopak, Yeshur and the various other masters. This document will be available by later this afternoon on script, and anybody who wants to download, they can download it. Now I will request Lars to relate his experiences on the 2 tours of the relics to the capital of Sweden where he lives, he will narrate. Lars, please explain to these people. I spoke voice and your message because you are the one who has seen the relic tours. I am aware of it. In my awareness, I had seen the relics. So let this be shown to the people worldwide. What is the significance of these relics? And it will be a great, our contribution, your contribution, what you have felt, you express it and let it come in the form of the video. So only this much for this evening. It is the full moon night when Buddha was born, and when Buddha got enlightened, again full moon night. So if you have a chance, go into the meditation again, listen to any of these videos which are already there available on YouTube. The talk that was on Sunday in the Lakshmi Narayan temple, which was an introductory talk of 1 hour and close to 12 or 13 minutes, and try to be as calm as possible that we revive the spirit of Buddha. Specifically on days like this, there is a special grace of the Masters, because millions of people are connecting to the Buddha shrine, and it is relevant for that purpose. Only this much for this morning. Take care. Buddham Sharanam Gacchami, Dhammam Sharanam Gacchami, Sangham Sharanam Gacchami. Only this much for this afternoon. Take care.
When you come in there, it's a beautiful music that touches your heart, and you feel that you are alone with the relics, even though there are a lot of people around you. So you forget all around and only see the relics. And you see relics from Buddhas, his disciples, and other lamas, and also lamas from the 19th century. So they are all collected in a small place. It takes a long time to digest all this vibration from them. So this is a unique experience that you should, if you have this opportunity, you should take this opportunity. There are also possibilities to invite this collection to come to your place. So this is a thing that you can consider. Yes, this was all. Yes, I have did the recording.